All right, so this is the same chart I actually showed you guys previously, that we actually caught the nice move. I actually analyze it for you guys. So let me go back to 1 hour chart. All right, so as you can see, this is the chart that we actually analyze. So now I want to show you the same scenario, because once you understand how to read order flow, it's very simple for you to just catch a big move. I draw this line right here showing you guys that this is the level where the seller actually like have a nice follow through way back down right here. This spot right here, as you can see, right? So now they are now reached the last bus stop. I actually call it last bus stop, because when we go back to our 15-minute chart and we go to this left, you see this line right here is now to that bus stop if I actually explain. So I'm going to go back to the 1 hour. So now the same pattern that formed right here is also forming at this spot right here. So you need to pay close attention to this, because I'm going to be explaining this as well for you so you understand. This is a real life market, so there's no fluff here. So I'm going to switch into my 15 minutes, because that is where I caught a lot of them. So as you can see right here, we see all of these order coming in. This one right here, as you can see, this is massive. And as you can see, the market is constantly dumping. So let me quickly explain this for you so you understand what I'm actually doing. So as you can see, we're going to zoom closer and see the floor. We need to see the floor. But now this is silly. Previous one is the floor, because this base, the seller has actually dominated, but now it's buyer. So we want to see this. Look at this order right here. This order that they created right here, this bubble right here. And as you can see right here, we have 10.8 millions of order, but it got absorbed just like the previous video which I've actually released. This also got absorbed, but we're going to look at the other side, which is the left side of this. We're going to see this order right here. This is a massive order, and if you look at this got a follow through. And remember, I told you that we're going to be marking those candle that got follow through along the line. So we're going to bring these two right here, which I've actually marked right here. So we want to look towards to this side as well. We want to look towards to this side and look at the candle that actually got a follow through. If we look at this order right here, this also gets follow through, but we have a very small seller that actually participates, but we can see that is a massive order. So we want to bring this, and so we want to bring this right here and place it right here, just for the sake of our next TP. So we want to go down back here, and what we're going to be doing here is the same logic which I've actually explained to you guys. We only want to take a short trade only if this price action actually break this and close outside. That is when we want to take a short position. That's why we want to take a short position. As you can see, this is happening in real time. This is happening in real time. So I'm going to be going to my 1 minute candle so you can see our entry. As you can see right here, this is where I want you guys to pay close attention to. Look at this candle right here. This candle right here actually break the line. As you can see right here, which is it break the order, which will force all of this buying order right here to close, and that is what caused this massive dump right here, as you can see. So now if we want to take our entry again, this is live trading. I'm not here to actually give you guys fluffing. This is a very fantastic technical analysis that you can actually use. I'm not doing all this high. I'm actually looking where the institution and big orders, they're actually rotating their money in terms of buying and selling. So that's what we are capitalizing on. And as you can see, it's actually break it right here, and which will force other buying pressure to actually close their order. And right now we can actually get our entry right here. You remember I told you guys, after this has actually closed, we want to bring these twos right here, which is our short, because it's time to short. So what we want to do now is, remember I told you guys that if you are placing your stop, you want to make sure that your stop loss is protected by this defensive, this bubble right here. This bubble you are seeing is the defensive mechanism, because that's where your stop loss is going to be safe. So what we have to do now is just to bring this bubble right here, and you want to place it right here, and you want to make sure that you are targeting where I told you to put your stop loss, because your stop loss won't be get hunt at this level right here. So all you have to do right here is to place, all you have to do here is to place your entry right here, and place your entry right here, and make sure your stop loss is somewhere behind the order right here. So with that, you can be very, very safe in just taking your entry. So as you can see right here, if I actually draw it way back down right here, which is here is our TP1 right here. Look at it, this is where our TP1. But if you don't want to be greedy, you can actually take your TP at just 13%, and also just target this. And if you actually draw this to this spot right here, you are going to be seeing this in real time. So I'm going to be just leave the trade, and you are going to be seeing what is actually happening in real time. All right, so as you can see, we are having that massive dump. So that is how you can actually read your order flow. It's very simple. It's very simple. You don't have to start doing high because you're actually seeing an order coming into the places. So you have to make sure you're actually striving at the right time. And as you can see how we cut this on that same chart, we are actually capitalizing on knowing where those big traders actually are dumping their money. That's why we are able to get every entry, like every entry. Although it's not 100% accurate, but 90% of time we actually get this order trapping. We're actually tracking them. We're actually seeing where they're actually dumping their money. So that is why we are able to capitalize on it and be able to move fast with speed. And as you can see, we're actually risking less. If you actually look at this, as you can see, what we're actually risking is very small, which is 1% to actually catch 17% in just a matter of 1 minute. And that is how you guys need to be trading, so you don't get start doing higher low. It's good as well to actually understand all of that, but having tools like order flows and viewer to actually guide you, to actually help you to know where those big traders are actually placing their order and started moving the market is best way to actually trade. You're not actually looking at the candle structure. You're actually looking how the orders are being placed, how the acceptance between the participants are, like the agreement between them are actually taking place, so you can actually capitalize on it. And since you know this order actually accurate and you can actually work with it, so you can actually use it to actually make a lot of money from the market. So you can actually on it and put it on again if you actually want to see what's actually happening. But immediately I set my trade, I don't actually start panicking of anything because I know where the market is actually heading to. So and I hope this video was helpful and informative. Make sure to like me and follow me on all my social media page, and as well like, share with your friends to actually learn this simple order flow. I'm not actually complicating anything here, just in a basic way so you can actually grab it. So sometimes people say I don't actually trade the candle, I actually trade bubbles. As you can see the bubbles, right? But the bubble are information that actually hide behind the candle that you're actually trading, and that's how you can actually trade with precision once you understand how the order have been flowing at the back end of those candles. So, and I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.